Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Tuesday, 4th November 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Yesterday was a fight between the Bulls and Bears. The Bears did not allow the Bulls to actually gain the upper hand for the first half, but in the second half, they came back. The Bulls came back fighting, and finally, Nifty closed in the positive with about 40 points. Nothing great, and but Bank Nifty was the star. It went up more than 300 points. So it looks like more and more people are putting money into Bank Nifty rather than Nifty. A lot of Nifty companies yesterday, for instance, L&T, Maruti fell badly, even though they came up with record numbers. So it looks more like, buy on rumor and sell on news. And every rally, the bears seem to be getting stronger. But on every decline, the bulls also are also defending very well. So it's very difficult for a layman or an outsider to understand whether we are in a bull run, beginning of a bull run, or is a bear hug and markets will come down. So there are more bears in the market as far as analysts are concerned, is what I notice anecdotally. But as people who want to buy on decline, we continue to look for stocks where there is some interest, where there is a chance for us making some money. Yesterday, we are lucky. We bought into stocks which gave us money at the end of the day. So again, today the index, the Gift Nifty is talking of a muted start. Even though yesterday we closed in the green, Asian markets are wobbly. Nikkei is struggling. Kospi made a new high and is turned down significantly. Singapore is down, and Hong Kong is neither here nor there. Yesterday was a nifty uh, coming back into the green after a 2 day losing streak. And as I said, in Nifty, India VIX also went up by 4%. Realty went up by about 2.5%. Pharma rebounded, and Wockhardt surged about by about 10%. So generally things were good at the end of the day. So what are the support resistance? Resistance for Nifty continues to be 26,000, though we have crossed 25,800, which was the first minor resistance. The support remains at 25,600. For the Bank Nifty, 58,500 is a very strong resistance, and 57,500 is a support. F&O Qs, FIs continue to sell. They've increased their positioning in terms of percentages in the Nifty future. They're about 84% short. So while the bears are hugging there, but it is also a respite to the bulls, because the more short positions they are there, the less chance of the market falling significantly. However, it may not go up so much, but it is likely to hold supports. FIs continue to sell, which they've been doing, excepting for one day last week. As I mentioned that time, 10,000 crores net buying by FIs then was adjustment of positions. Subsequent to that, regular positioning has been on the negative side. Yesterday, they sold about 1,884 crores. DI is more than matched by buying double of the quantity, but yet, markets struggled. Dow Jones volatile. Nasdaq was strong, but it gave away a lot of its gains. S&P was almost flat. In the European markets, both CAC and FTSE were down, whereas DAX went up significantly, probably because of the China deal as far as the Nexperia is concerned, which will help the automobiles. But that also came off significantly from the highs. The commodity basket is almost sleeping. Nothing is happening there. Oil is flat. Silver, gold are flat, with a bias on the downside. So we may see some selling in the local gold Bs and silver Bs, the ETFs here. So what else happened? Earnings came in thick and fast. They're coming in thick and fast. Bharti Airtel came with very good results. So that may be in focus, but you never know. Buy on rumors, sell on news may also happen. We don't trade in Bharti, but that could be something interesting. Titan, profit after tax was a miss based on analyst expectation, but Titan has already been sold. So we may see the ulta happening in Titan. Margin miss was there. Revenues beat. Revenues have to beat because you see gold prices have gone up, and therefore the inventory also should do well. The revenues also should do well, but margins is where the problem is. City Union Bank, another bank which we were always holding at one point of time for many years. Now, of course, we are not holding it. It did very well yesterday. about the results were very good. Interest income up by 15%, profit after tax up by 15%. So that is something I think people may warm up to that. Power Grid came up with very poor results across the board, where you take profit after tax, revenue, EBITDA, all of them down. Profit after tax was down by about 4.1%. So nothing great there. JK Paper, one time we used to hold it. That came with disastrous results. Profit after tax is down by about 40% plus. Margins are down by about 160 basis points. EBITDA is down by 3.4%, though the revenue is higher. Paper companies continue to have a top line, a good top line, but a bottom line is poor. 3M India, another marquee company, reported very good results. Profit after tax about 43%. Margins improved, revenue improved, everything was very good as well as 3M India was concerned. But 3M India is not very regularly traded. Vodafone Idea, there are a lot of speculation, a lot of volatility. Somebody saying, some news report saying some big PE investor is putting in a lot of money. But then Vodafone India, as of now, has denied, saying that they are not in any talks with somebody. So that is, then we've got Zydus Life Sciences. They are coming with a 5,000 crore raising funds in the through issue of equity issuance, which means the price will get depressed. The board meeting on 5th of November. Sorry, 6th of November. Tata Consumer Products came with reasonably okay results, but nothing much there. On the macro front, the festival spree has been very good. Apparently, the festival sales have crossed about 6 lakh crore mark, which is very good. Yet it is not reflected in the market men's enthusiasm. More people are selling rather than buying. More people are bearish than bullish. Now, an interesting thing here on as far as NSE is concerned, NSE is now going to have a pre-open session for derivatives. It is a long-standing request by all brokers. I think it makes sense. Cash market has got a pre-open session, so derivatives also should have a pre-open session, so that the prices get adjusted even before the first sale or purchase is done at 9:15. So that is going to happen from December 8th. So that is something interesting and good for the system. So today is going to be a very tough day. In fact, I think it will be tougher than yesterday as far as the bull is concerned. So I'm going to be extremely cautious, extremely picky in my choices. Actually, yesterday I was very hopeful, but this morning the mood is very gloomy. So one needs to be careful. Tomorrow is a holiday, so a lot of people may not take positions. Tomorrow is Guru Nanak's birthday, so it's a holiday on the NSE and the BSE. So people may not take large positions. Also, tomorrow, I think, is the Supreme Court of USA ruling on tariffs. So there could be a lot of volatility, is what people may think. So people may, end up squaring off positions. So it could be a dull day, but you never know. Market has got its own mind. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.